Passing directly through the portal, our hero arrives in the realm of the primordial runes. The moment he steps inside, he observes the surroundings and the atmosphere, then says, "I understand now. The god of righteousness must have entered the Origin's secret realm before, which is why he created a similar soul secret realm." Then, noticing a small wooden hut in front of him, our hero walks toward it. As he observes its structure and feels the ancient atmosphere around him, he mutters, "This place is filled with an ancient aura." As soon as he steps inside the hut, he sees a palm print carved into a stone at the center. The moment he notices it, he becomes slightly confused and stares at it, realizing it's a palm imprint. He keeps looking at it for a while, and the moment he places his own palm over it, a golden energy bursts out from the stone and begins surrounding him. Seeing this energy wrapping around him, our hero is shocked and says, "This is the power of laws." The energy completely envelops our hero and suddenly transports him into an unknown space. As soon as he arrives there, he looks around cautiously and says, "Where did that palm imprint bring me?" While observing his surroundings, he suddenly notices numerous dark warrior figures ahead. All of them are completely black, and seeing them makes our hero instantly alert and surprised. At that moment, his eyes are drawn to a glowing blue light. Within that light, there is a bowl, and on top of the bowl sits a figure. Beside it, shining blue words appear, and the person on the bowl keeps repeating them. The distant stone rune, "Act without acting." The highest good is like water, benefiting all things without conflict. The Tao gives birth to one, one gives birth to two, two gives birth to three, and three gives birth to all things. While repeating these words, the figure charges forward at incredible speed, destroying the black shadowy figures in its path. At that exact moment, the primordial rune symbol in our hero's hand begins to tremble violently. Seeing this, our hero is shocked and says, "My primordial rune, it's reacting." Trapped in this unknown space, he continues observing everything. Suddenly, a golden light shines down upon him, and the moment it touches him, his level increases twice in an instant. Feeling this immense power surge within him and realizing he has leveled up twice at once, our hero exclaims in shock, "What an enormous power! It made me level up twice instantly." Right then, a system notification appears before him, displaying his name Lin Moyu and his current level, which has now reached 74. His strength, agility, spirit, and constitution stats are all visible. While our hero is still amazed, sensing the energy within himself, all the black shadow figures suddenly rush toward him and begin surrounding him from all directions. Seeing this, our hero says in surprise, "They're all coming for me." Looking at them, he tries to activate his summon skill, but quickly realizes that his abilities won't work here. Immediately, he takes a fighting stance and says, "Here, my summoning skills are sealed. Looks like I'll have to rely on my own power to pass this trial." Our hero then activates the Gathering Force skill of the Primordial Rune, boosting his strength, agility, constitution, and spirit by 1,000,000 each. The moment he activates the skill, he summons his scythe and charges forward at full speed toward the shadows. Using his Rush Ahead skill, he dashes forward and declares, "In this powered state, I can use all the abilities of my summons." As soon as he reaches the shadows, he strikes one of them in a swift attack and moves past it. Stopping a short distance away, he turns back to look at the shadows and says confidently, "Let's take them down one by one." As he finishes speaking, our hero raises his scythe and uses the Violent Blast skill. Charging forward, he closes in on another shadow and strikes it with his scythe. The Shadow Warrior, seeing the incoming attack, tries to block it, but the moment the strike lands, it is instantly destroyed on the spot. After that, our hero turns toward the remaining shadows and activates the Elemental Riot skill. The moment the skill forms, he releases it toward them. As it reaches the shadows, it collides and begins exploding violently. Within moments, every shadow that had surrounded our hero is completely wiped out. After destroying them all, our hero becomes serious and says, "The trial of the Origin's secret realm can't be this simple. Otherwise, Senior Tang Sheng wouldn't have failed. there will definitely be a second wave, a third wave of monsters. Just then, countless shadow warriors begin appearing in front of him once again. Many of them are mounted on horses, holding massive swords and spears, standing in formation. Seeing them, our hero says, "They're here." In the next instant, all the shadows launch their attack at the same time, charging toward our hero at full speed. Their attack pattern is exactly the same as the one our hero used earlier. Seeing this, our hero is shocked and says, "These guys, they're using the same rushing skill I just used." One shadow closes in and attempts to strike him, but our hero raises his scythe, deflects the attack, and counters immediately, saying, "Good. It seems they've only learned this one skill. That makes things easier." Then, activating the god-slaying skill, our hero charges forward and begins cutting down the incoming shadow warriors one after another. Continuously using the god-slaying skill, he eliminates the shadows rushing toward him. As he fights, he mutters to himself, "After killing these shadows, the duration of my rune skills increases accordingly. So this is how the Origin's secret realm works." He keeps attacking relentlessly, wiping out the entire wave of shadow warriors. After clearing them all, our hero pants slightly and says, "Finally cleared. I wonder what kind of monsters will appear in the next round." At that moment, shadows begin forming once again, creating new warriors. Watching them appear, our hero says, "They're coming again." Suddenly, those shadows begin taking on a familiar shape. They transform into figures identical to our hero himself. 3 or 4 shadows appear, each looking exactly like Lin Moyu, each holding a scythe. Seeing this, our hero says in shock, "They're copying me, even my weapon." Immediately after, those shadow copies charge at him all at once. One uses the god-slaying skill, another uses Rush Ahead, and another unleashes Elemental Riot. They are perfectly mimicking our hero's skills and attacking him with them. Watching them copy not only his abilities but also his fighting style, our hero grows slightly nervous and mutters, as expected, "These things aren't just copying my skills, they're copying my combat style too." The 3 shadow clones close in and attack simultaneously. Our hero quickly dodges and steps back, looking at them as he says, "I didn't expect myself to be this troublesome to deal with." After launching their attacks, the shadows fix their gaze on him. Meanwhile, our hero activates his soul flame and says, "What I possess isn't limited to just this. Even if you can copy my attributes and skills, you can't replicate my divine power, my Shenju Cauldron." The moment he activates soul flame, he immediately summons a bone spear. Gripping it firmly, he continues, then hurls it toward the shadows. "You fake creations, be destroyed!" The bone spear pierces straight through one shadow, instantly destroying it. At the same time, our hero moves swiftly behind another shadow and strikes, destroying it as well. He continues attacking, eliminating the remaining shadows one by one. Now, only a single shadow stands before him locked in a battle stance. Seeing it, our hero becomes completely serious and says, "Now, you're the only one left.